Welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. Today we're going to take a look at the Alan Parsons Project and Pyramid. This is a new Super Deluxe Edition box set to celebrate the 1978 album. So as you can see, this is the hype sticker from the front, which tells us that it has 4 CDs, a Blu-ray audio and a 45 RPM 2LP vinyl edition, which has been half-speed mastered by Miles Showell. Various details which we'll go through, but I guess the first thing to mention is this is back to the big box set with vinyl, as per Ammonia Avenue, as per Eye in the Sky. You might recall that Esoteric, part of Cherry Red, did Turn of a Friendly Card. But this didn't have any vinyl in it. It was 3 CDs and a Blu-ray. There was later a standalone Blu-ray, but no vinyl in this box set. That had the advantage of keeping the price down, but I think a few people were looking for some consistency across the box sets. It's always tricky when you've got different labels, I guess. This has been done by Cooking Vinyl, this particular box set. And there's an Atmos mix created by Alan Parsons on the Blu-ray. So let's take the contents out of this slipcase and have a look. First off, rigid board slipcase. It's got this little cut here which allows you to get the contents out a little bit more easily. There's the spine, if you're wondering what it's going to look like on your shelf. And then this box set consists of a book, which we'll have a look at. There's a wallet here, which is full of replica memorabilia, press releases, photos, that kind of thing. In fact, there you go, on the back it's got an Alan Parsons Project sort of biog. Postcard. There's Alan and Eric Wolfson. And there's some old school kind of replica, facsimile, press information. I think this might be a poster, is it? Yeah, this is a sort of quad style poster, except it's not actually quad size, but you know what I mean. It's like a landscape version of the album cover. So what we have here, before we move on to this book, this is the 2LP vinyl, half-speed mastered, 45 RPM. Miles Showell, who works at Abbey Road, he's half-speed mastered this. He's the half-speed master expert. So gatefold package, 2 black vinyl records in polyline sleeves. So there's the second album. There's a very slight seam split on these inners, but I guess if that happens, at least you can replace them. Well, that's the problem with printed inner sleeves. If you get damage, you can't actually get replacements. So that's the vinyl record. So the book is clearly going to have the discs in it, because we haven't come across any optical discs yet. As I said, there's 4 CDs and a Blu-ray audio, so that's 5 optical discs which form part of this Super Deluxe Edition. So let's take a look at this book then. Yeah, so here we go. So these 4 here are the CDs. I'll just lay this down. So the positive news is they all come in their individual sleeves. So if you want to take them out and put them on the shelf, you've got the capacity to do that, the ability to do that. So the first CD is the 2024 remaster of the album, plus some bonus tracks. I mean, you could argue it might be nice to have some design on the inside here. We've seen that before on the Please Synchronicity, they had some design on the back. Now CD2 contains Eric Wolfson's songwriting diaries. We've seen these on other deluxe editions. Loads and loads of detail. In fact, I think there's 67 bonus tracks on this particular package, 54 of which are previously unreleased. That tells you how much interesting stuff's on here. And this CD is actually split into 2 sections. So the bottom section shows you completely previously unreleased songs, and then the top section shows you early versions of things that came out. CD3 are some bonus studio unreleased recordings. So we've got 15 tracks here. As you can see in the brackets there, we've got vocal experiments, early mixes, backing track outtakes, isolated choirs, early rough mixes, you name it. Lots of variations of single tracks. And the fourth and final CD continues from CD 3, so this is volume 2, more bonus studio recordings that haven't been released before, more album tracks in different variations, very much the same as before, rough mixes, experimental versions, backing track takes and all the rest of it. At the bottom here there's some miscellaneous extras, radio ads, audio guides, Bob Harris cinema playback introduction. So some quite good attention to detail there in terms of bringing things together. There's what that disc looks like. Now at the back you get the Blu-ray audio, and as is clear on the front here, you get a Dolby Atmos mix and a 5.1 surround sound mix by Alan Parsons, done this year, and the original album remastered in high-res stereo, again done this year. Because it's part of this box set, the Blu-ray is just in a card sleeve. Cooking Vinyl have said there will be a separate Blu-ray release at a later date, which I imagine will be in the usual Amaray case. And then to finish off, we've just got the book itself. And as you can see here, so we've got an interview with Alan Parsons, interview with musicians that worked on the record, an interview with the Wolfson family talking about Eric's contributions, album credits, all the rest of it. So this is just what you want really in terms of classic kind of music book in a box set. Good information in the text, very interesting archive pictures to accompany that, including tape boxes and all kind of manner of memorabilia and archive material. So yeah, very interesting. This serves fans very well because it's not just pictures that you flick through in 5 minutes. There's interviews, there's text, there's intros. So the book sits alongside the 2LP, exactly the same size. And then we've got this additional wallet of memorabilia, very 70s style. And then that all slots nicely back into the 12-inch slipcase. So this has been the Alan Parsons Project, the Pyramid Super Deluxe Edition. This is released on Friday, August the 23rd, and it retails for around the £130, £135 mark. Now I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. If you have, why not subscribe to the SDE YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.